It's okay, I don't get any, that's cool.
I mean, you guys all said you were good.
Stuck in my face.
I just want to bite, that's all I
no,
want,
that's
dude. That chocolate is like not melty at all.
Sponsored by Chili's by no means.
We should get a Chili's sponsorship though.
Fuck no, that's good shit. If you work at Chili's and you could prove to me that there's one menu item on your menu that isn't frozen beforehand besides chips and salsa, then I won't.
Oh, the chips and salsa's frozen.
I don't give a
They
shit
just
if
put
it's
it in that
frozen, it's
nuclear
good.
microwave afterwards.
Like, you
They
take
just
stuff
fry
out
the
of your
chips.
freezer and eat it, what's the difference?
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Another episode of After Credits. I feel like it's appropriate that we're eating cake because we saw
Please
Happy
let me
Death
hold
Day.
Well, we saw most of the movie.
We saw everything but 10 minutes of Happy Death Day because Chili's got super slow and didn't get our food out, so we had to wait.
We waited over. We waited over half an hour for our food. And they were like, "Yeah, we need to get it to go."
This movie is about a girl called Tree. I'm not even kidding.
Is it like T-R-E-E or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me my food.
On IMDb, the name of this character is Tree.
Oh.
And throughout the, like Sprouting Tree. This college student is played by Jessica Roth. She has a particular predicament that she's murdered on the night of her birthday, and then she wakes up on the day of her birthday.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the trailer.
Yeah. Basically, it's Groundhog Day meets Scream. She has to keep reliving her
I wouldn't
life.
say Scream, I would say...
Triangle, but nobody's seen that, so it doesn't matter.
I was gonna say Final Destination.
There's some Final Destination in there too. There's a lot of things that this movie's taken from, but it feels very much like an early 90s, arguably late 80s horror movie.
No, this feels like
really campy movie.
This feels like something that would have came out this decade.
You know, I'm not fucking comparing this to Nightmare on Elm Street or some shit. But yeah, it's a really campy 80s-esque 90s horror movie. Just set in 2017. And the thing that was keeping me through on this, I think it's rare that a movie makes it alive purely on the strength of a performance, because I fucking love this actress so much.
Yeah.
She honestly makes this movie. And without her, this would just be a fucking terrible movie.
Replace her with the girl from Rings.
Oh god. We're gonna talk about accents here in a minute, but
I want to talk about one specific accent when we get to it.
oh, we're gonna talk about accents in this because this shit's wild.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It was bad.
How much of the movie did you watch, Sam?
Dude, I would say like 20 minutes at the max.
Then you might have seen
Did you like the 20 minutes that you saw?
I mean, like, yeah, it's a lot of running.
I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a lot of
I
running
love
and the
fact that,
camera
like, the climax
swinging.
moments.
What did y'all think about this? Just going around the room.
No, I actually liked it as an original idea for a movie, not like, I mean, they did copy off a couple other movies, but it made it its own movie.
I feel like this is going to be one of those horror films that you're gonna get mixed in with your bad horror movie marathon when you watch for Halloween, and you're just drinking all the time.
Technically a horror movie.
It's a Halloween movie. Let's.
I'm gonna call it a horror. I'm gonna call it a horror comedy.
Yeah.
Because there's so much of this movie that's intentionally funny, and it actually really works.
That's what makes the movie for me. It wasn't exactly a good movie, but they knew that they weren't exactly making like an A+ horror movie.
Oh god, no.
So being self-aware was definitely working in their favor.
Yeah.
And it also helps that
especially
they
with her walking out
indulge
naked and
in
stuff.
Now,
And the finger guns.
Self-aware.
Great.
Spoiler alert! We're gonna
If you
go
haven't
into
seen the
this-
trailer, I mean,
If you haven't seen the trailer, if you don't want to know any more about this movie, just scroll to the time code right here. If not, skip to our final thoughts and scores out of 6 stars. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna talk about
Oh my god!
oh, that one.
yes.
Her
This
retard
movie.
Why
voice.
was that necessary?
No. It's not a retard voice.
It's
It's
a deaf
specifically a
accent.
deaf voice.
Deaf.
Oh.
And as when she
Because-
was saying it, she was also signing it, and I was like, "What the?"
That makes
Was
it
she actually
blatant.
signing or was
No.
she just like?
No,
No, she
actually
was signing it. She was legitimately signing.
Yes, because that's fucking party.
Is this the bitchy sorority girl?
Yeah, it's the bitchy sorority girl.
Yeah.
What sort of character development involves her? Oh hey, she might know sign language. Oh hey, she
Oh hey,
is
she's
making
a,
fun of these people.
oh,
I
hey,
have
she's
never
fucking
seen a
cunt.
movie so blatantly
It kind of, yeah,
offend
that point
the
across
deaf
real
before.
fast.
Well, at least they can't hear the accent.
But the problem is they can see it because they're fucking she's doing this.
Okay,
I
so
wonder how many deaf people are going to be offended by this if they go see it.
how they can't hear it?
They can see signs, man.
And that's the thing. If she didn't sign along with it, you could have just made a regular retard joke. But specifically, like, fuck deaf people for whatever reason.
Just pointing out, no black people died in this movie. There were 0 black people in this movie. So,
Well, there was one. There's the nurse.
Chick and that girl.
The nurse.
Oh,
the cop,
chocolate
the
milk.
cop, yeah.
Oh no, she died.
Yeah,
Yeah, the nurse died.
and-
She took a bullet to the head.
What would you do if you're a cop and you see this little white girl bring a knife to your neck and take your gun? Would you run away?
Truly, yes.
She told him, go call for help.
He has a fucking, what are they called,
After
walkie-talkie.
He did.
He ran away
He
then
was
on
a
the
bitch.
walkie-talkie. He didn't get right on the walkie-talkie.
Oh, he was black.
Yeah, I told you he was black.
Wait, was he?
The cop.
Yeah.
He was
It
I
wasn't.
thought he was.
He was
I
light
feel like
skinned.
he was.
No, he's
black.
he's
I
like
thought
no,
Latin
he's
or
Latin. Yeah,
Oh,
man.
hell
Oh,
no.
fuck.
Yeah, he was.
Hell no.
Daniel on this one.
No, yeah, no.
Why is the whitest guy here trying to tell me?
He doesn't
who's
even know
black?
why.
Oh shit, he's bleached! God damn! What purpose did it serve for her to threaten the cop? Why can't she just walk up to him and tell him?
I don't
I
think
don't
he would have
know.
taken her seriously
Oh
otherwise.
no. Well, you know.
But I mean, when you have a gun to your head, I'm pretty sure the message is being lost of like, there's a guy in there that's gonna kill someone
No.
as I'm pointing a gun directly at
I
you.
think the message is getting across regardless of the meaning behind it. Like, hey, shit's happening. Whether I'm gonna kill you or this guy's gonna kill you, you need to go get somebody to take care of this because somebody's gonna die.
I'm more concerned about the girl brandishing a gun directly at my face than I
And
am
that's
anything
exactly
she's
why he
saying.
would run and get something, whether it was towards the girl or towards the...
Or, you know,
Oh, just
because
so
he's
I
a
know.
police officer, he can take
I
down an
never said he was
80-pound
a
white
good
girl.
police officer.
Maybe he was just
Maybe he's just a pussy.
Maybe he's a
hospital
rent-a-cop.
security.
Yeah.
Maybe he needs a rent-a-cop. You never know. This movie did exactly what I wanted it to do. Whenever it starts playing Demi Lovato's Confident really loud, I'm sitting there just going, okay, there needs to be a death montage in this
I'm
movie.
so glad that
And
was
by
there.
God, there was a fucking death montage of her sneaking around, eliminating suspects, and getting killed in increasingly
She was going around
stupid
killing anybody
ways.
She could.
Funniest scene when she's trying to find the good suspect. I think it was the dude who's secretly gay.
I like the one wherever she randomly puts like pink like hair dye on
cool.
just because she's dying, so fuck it, it doesn't matter, and then she puts on the face paint. That made me laugh.
The fucking night vision goggles.
Yeah, that was funny.
I'm like, where the fuck do you get that at?
Her dad looked like he was eating at a pretty
Hey,
rich
Daddy, I haven't
restaurant.
talked to you in 5
Yeah.
years, but can I have like a full set professional spy kit, please, for my birthday?
Oh, she got that when she was 10, don't you know?
Oh.
She watched Spy Kids, just like the rest of us. By the way, that one scene
Really?
where she finally finds out who the killer is, and she's having this big struggle, why not just let her kill you, and then just go back the next day and then
Maybe she didn't
stab
want
her
to
in
wake
the
up for
head?
another fucking day.
Let her kill you. You'll wake up. Call the cops.
Don't,
That's
Yeah,
not
she's so-
satisfying.
or just
She
go.
just killed you like
she
10
gets to
times.
rot in
Kill her
fucking
back.
jail. She gets to rot in jail for the rest of her fucking
I
life.
think killing her would be better.
I mean,
wanna
you're
kill
not
her.
wrong, but she gets to rot in jail.
If there's one thing that makes this movie work, it's the fact that this chick has like some of the greatest facial expressions I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
This actress is great.
She's awesome. She reminded me a lot of Caitlin Olsen from It's Always Sunny, except funnier
And
actually.
less bird-like.
Can we talk about how she got away with killing a dude and not being arrested or
Yeah,
anything?
she was like, she was
She's-
home the
yeah.
next.
She was
the
like
same
home
evening.
within a couple hours.
They didn't even hold her for
Like,
questioning.
No, they didn't hold her
or-
for questioning. They passed her up. They're like, okay, you're good to go.
I just assumed when
wasn't-
you went to sleep,
The
it
only
just
ti-
resets.
The only time the cops showed up is after she killed the dude.
Which dude?
The
dude.
Tombs.
Okay.
That's the only
And
time
that
they
was
showed
at the
up.
hospital.
All you heard was the sirens. Then it faded out. Next thing you see is her and Carter in his dorm room.
Well, yeah, I just imagine whenever she goes to sleep, it just automatically resets and puts her back in the place where she started, no matter what. It's not like whenever she gets killed in that fucking fountain that she wakes up in the fountain.
That'd be hilarious.
So, I just, you know.
It's like the next
speaking
morning,
of the fountain,
she's
whenever
wakes
she,
up in the fountain.
whenever she was after the fountain, she like just spat out some substance.
That was cool.
I was like, damn.
I really liked whenever she wakes up that like she has an issue that's related. Like that first
Yeah.
one, she's rubbing her stomach because it hurts, and then when she fucking like hangs herself to
Oh.
save Carter's life, and you hear this giant.
I
people
like that
behind us are like,
scene.
"Ooh."
The fucking sound mixing in this is hilarious because it's sound mixed less like a horror movie and more like a comedy.
Yeah.
That one scene when she's at the restaurant, she just fucking farts for a good 15 seconds straight. It's the dumbest shit in the world, but it made me laugh.
She burps. She goes. Carter goes, "You a job?" And she goes, "That's nothing."
Yeah, I was about to say, man, that burp was weak.
Yeah.
Why is she with this dude? Because he's nice and he didn't sexually assault her. Sad to say, that's criteria nowadays.
Note to self: do not take advantage of drunk women. It will get you further in life.
Wow, I can't believe we have to put a PSA for that. Was it just me that was kind of hoping that the boyfriend was the one that was going to be the killer?
I had him and her dad.
So did I.
Her dad was creepy.
Because everything was the same
Her dad was
thing.
creepy.
He was just sitting there like,
I thought
No.
it might have to do something with the mom.
No,
like,
I thought it was the
like
dad
the
because
spirit or
everything
something.
was the same throughout the whole day except every time her dad called.
Yeah, like her dad called and then she would always hang up, so I thought, oh, maybe the dad has something to do with it.
Yeah.
And he's maybe lost his mind after his wife died or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I thought, okay, no, after that scene at the restaurant,
Maybe he
obviously
killed
not. So
Yeah.
maybe Carter, because he's the only one that's been there through the entire time. But no, it's just some... I like that this movie makes fun of dumb motives in horror movies by literally the girl saying like, you fucking slept with the doctor, that guy that I wanted to
but
sleep with.
that's not it, you dumb bitch.
She's just a dumb bitch and that's why you
my-
died.
Oh
Burn.
my god.
I'm like, okay, good for you.
Even if they are
Oh.
going for like a stupid horror comedy, they could have written a line a little better than that.
Yeah,
They
she
even
definitely did.
explain why this time loop thing was occurring, or is it
No.
just
No.
like, this is convenient, so we're gonna make a movie around it?
No, it's basically, oh, Quantum Leap. That's what this movie is too.
Oh, fuck Quantum Leap.
I love Quantum Leap. That show's fucking great. The only reason the time loop exists is so she can stop being a bitch.
So does that
So,
mean there's like
time
10
travel.
other dimensions with her in it, where her dead corpse is just like lying in
It
a
would
blown
be
up
more
car
like
in the road?
20.
I was hoping that this movie would get fucking weird at one point, because I saw her with the knife in the hospital, and for a split second I thought, what if it's like her from another dimension, from
Triangle!
her
That
killing
is the
herself?
exact plot of Triangle, Daniel. You need to see that movie. The ship goes into the Bermuda Triangle, and it crashes. Then they find another ship that's also in the Bermuda Triangle, and so all those people get onto that second ship, but it's the same people on that ship. These people are trying to kill these people, but these people are the same as these people.
So these people
That's
are trying to
cool.
kill these people are also these people, so these people are trying to kill these people who are these people.
Yes.
But yeah, and like
What
all
the fuck?
That fucking kill where the girl has the cupcake and lights her on fire while she's in the police car, wasn't that fucking cool?
The candle.
It was a
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Cool.
candle.
Although they kind of spoiled it in the trailer, though.
Welcome back to the spoiler-free corner. We were talking about Happy Death Day and being offensive and other things. And this is where we go final thoughts and scores out of 6 stars. Who wants to take this? Britt, final thoughts, scores out of 6 stars.
I mean, if you go into the movie not taking it too seriously, not looking for a horror movie, expecting a good laugh, but also a pretty badass timelines, then I don't think it was too bad. I give it a 4.5.
If you don't take this movie too seriously, and you walk in stoned and
That's it.
try not to fall asleep, then I think you'd have a better time. I'll give it a fucking 3 because I didn't like it. I didn't hate it.
It's PG-13, right?
Yeah.
It was PG-13, and I feel like this movie started out as an R. There are parts of it that you can tell, like, there are a couple too many blood splatters in the background for you to go, oh no, they cut it down. But
You know, I'm honestly surprised. They didn't drop an F-bomb.
Oh, they did.
When?
It was
she's
the
in the
cars.
police car.
Car
Okay, that's-
explosion.
okay.
One.
It's your
Oh,
one.
Fuck.
Like they said, if you're not expecting like an actual horror movie, but like more like a comedy horror movie, you're gonna have a great time. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Great.
This movie works specifically because of Jessica Rothroth, I'm sorry, because she has so much fun with this role. She has personality and charm for fucking miles, and she basically took this character that could just be your typical sorority bitch and really elevated it, really made it fun. I rooted for her, and how rare is that in horror movies? At least lowbrow Blumhouse-esque horror movies. Like, the fact that I actually gave a shit about this actress and really wanted her to succeed that's all the testament to her in the world. I'm going 3.5. There's some parts in there that's like, this could have been funnier. This could have been smarter.
She's out.
Score.
The 20 minutes you saw, what would you give that?
Oh. I guess I can give it a 3.
Our half-cocked verdict is...
It's definitely not worth $10 a ticket.
No.
Yeah, wait till the dollar
no.
theater or find like a promotion on like
do
a
a matinee.
Tuesday or something.
Just
Like,
do a matinee. Give this movie money so Jessica Roth, whoever the last name is, can actually be in better shit.
She's gonna be in this kind of Nicholas Sparks-esque movie about a country music star who goes back to his hometown to find the one that got away. So,
Yes, that hasn't been done 10 times already this year.
you know, that's the kind of movie, and it's
Thanks, bud.
coming around, I think, like 2 weeks before Valentine's Day. That might be the kind of movie that gets enough play that she can use that as a stepping
Even if the
stone.
movie sucks, you
So,
gotta be able to-
I mean, she's in La La Land, so of all things,
La La Land, from supporting actress kind of to lead role from...
for a goofy horror movie that she excels in, and if she's halfway
Yeah.
decent in the cowboy movie, she could get into bigger shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Official recommendation. We're rooting for you, Jessica.
If you'd like to like and subscribe to our video, it'd be great.
Yeah.
Greatly appreciate it.
If you're not Jessica Roth and you want to like and subscribe to our videos, that's cool too. I hope she does.
Oh, how badass would that be?
Wouldn't that be fucking great if she becomes a fan? Oh, that'd be
Someone
awesome.
needs to share this to our Facebook page whenever it comes out, Daniel.
Oh my dear God. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to catch The Foreigner, because that comes out this week, and I really wanted to see that. Next week, we've got fucking Geostorm! This is HalfKock's National Goddamn Holiday, fucking Geostorm! I'm so down for that shit!
What's Geostorm?
it's Day After Tomorrow Part 2.
What's Day After Tomorrow?
Okay.
They hacked the weather! We got The Snowman that's coming out. When's our next pay-per-view for wrestling? Because we skipped TLC? I was like,
TLC
we
is
skipped
next-
Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Is it this Sunday or next Sunday?
Probably next Sunday, yeah. What's your point news? I want to do one where we talk about our pet peeves for movies. Like the things that we see in movies that drive us completely up the wall.
We gotta figure out what we're gonna see for our birthday. It's either Jigsaw or Suburbicon.
Jigsaw.
Suburbicon.
Jigsaw.
Jigsaw just looks dumb.
It does, but Jigsaw.
Is this the 13th one?
7th, 8th.
It's the 8th.
Was 7th the final
Which
chapter?
one was the 3D one?
Wasn't it?
I think
It was the one with
3D.
Chester Bennington.
Wait, he was in one of those?
Yeah. I think he had like his piercings like pulled out of his skin
Oh,
or something. I don't know. It was weird.
That's stupid.
What you say?
With a chick, like with nipple piercings.
Oh.
I'm sure there's a. I think there's a movie with that in there.
Well,
No,
Side snake
there's
on the
one when the
snake
dude
on the
gets the meat hooks and puts them through his chest muscle. I know that one because he was.
I mean, I want to kill him though.
No, but he was lying about it, and whenever he got called out by Jigsaw, he fucking ripped and he fell from the ground. And his wife died right in front of him.
if we make it to next episode with these sociopaths in the back, we'll see you next time.
Sociopath.
If not,
or psychopath.
There's
it's
difference.
been an honor playing with you, gentlemen and lady.